Alrighty, getting things started, making sure the stream health is healthy. Sorry for the late start if anyone drops in. Uh, got a little distracted. I was supposed to have started this maybe like 2 hours earlier, but let's see. Charles Buchanan's here. Dylan R. Hello, my compadre. Hello. Konnichiwa, says Rory Ocelot. And we have Jason Pandolf Jr. Was it always Junior? I don't remember now. Kush and Chef Monkey Show. Kush and Chef Monkey Show says, Reet. Been saying Reet a lot, I've noticed on the Discord server. Is that like when a pig makes that noise? Like, Reet? Because I think there's a character in Stugo who's like a wild pig, but she's like a girl, you know. And her name's Rianne, but she pronounced it like Rianne. I think that's also the noise me and my brother made when we played Wind Waker, and we'd pick up the pigs. Those pigs were weird in Wind Waker. Didn't they just constantly fart when you pick them up? I just do it because it's a meme. Ah, that was gonna be my second guess. I'm not super meme literate. My brother every once in a while shows me a meme, and maybe I'll glom onto it. But it has to be like a really good meme. And it's been a while because I think the last meme that I really um, got attached to was, I think it was called Me and the Boys. And it was just like a bunch of Spider-Man villains from like, I think the first animated Spider-Man cartoon. And I think they all looked like a little bit high, which is why I loved it. That's an old meme. I think that one's like, it's ancient in meme culture. Let's see. Love the fan art of Tinkerbell. Oh, that one is from Name and Address Withheld. I forget if I posted it already on the channel posts. If not, I'll try to remember to post it tomorrow. But yeah, it's based on some card art from a card game with Disney characters. And Tinkerbell was giant in one of them. A friend of mine actually tried to show me how to play the game, and I don't think I made a very good deck because I lost pretty easily. I think for my deck, I just went with characters that and art that looked cute. It's always been my weakness for card games like that is I don't really have a strategic mind. I just sort of plug in whoever or whatever I think looks kind of cute or fun or powerful. Like I remembered you, dude, says Jason Pendolph Jr. Elongated Man is here. Crazed Core, hello. Joycelyn says hello, Animator. I see Giganta stepped on Bumblebee. It was bound to happen. See her. JL says hello, Jackie. But now that you mention it, that pigs do often say. Yolisa says Jessica. Nope, it's Karen and Giganta. Hey, it's the Relevant Elephant with a stampede of elephants. Like Kuru-san says, yay. What's the time? Giant time. It's not adventure time. Uh, Mel Meliodas says hola. And Teresa, boy, I can't wait to see Karen get even with Doris when she grows bigger. That's not for this one, but yes, there is another project I'm working on that involves that. A commission, actually. See, how many seconds is this? Less than 2 seconds. Rain cloud. Hi. I noticed today that we hit 295,000 subscribers, and I did some calculations on that because lately we've been getting about 3,000 new subscribers every month. So quite possibly we'll reach the milestone. I'm going to say uh, maybe mid to late next month. So hopefully I'll have the milestone animation ready by then. I did get a little bit distracted this month or last month, sorry. Last month partly because of me starting the new year sick and my computer getting a little sick. But I'll try. As I mentioned before, just got a lot of stuff that I'm trying to wrap up for this year. Hey, Animator, Raincloud said you will build the incredible shrinking hedgehog. Um, I am working on something with Raincloud involving Styx the Badger. Giganta eats citizens, please. No. I do think I saw something like that on DeviantArt though, a while ago. Though it was the Giganta from Teen Titans Go. She hasn't been in any of the episodes, but she was in the video game, or I guess I should say mobile game. And the funny thing about her in the mobile game is you don't see her full asset. They like the joke is she's so big, it's like you only see, I think it was like her legs and maybe a little bit of her torso. But then if I I think it was on a website where it's like the producers of the game are sort of showing stuff off from the game. There's like a full um, an asset of her full body. I don't know. I thought that was kind of cool. It's like a super secret Easter egg. But yeah, I did an animation, an old animation on my old Laddie Legasis channel, and I did the same joke from the game, just Giganta stomping around, and she her head isn't visible. Rex Tom asks why censorship? No, just not something I'm super interested in. Or he says, I'm making Wilt eating a giant chocolate truffle. I think you mentioned that last night. I just realized why her hand here feels so naked. I forgot to put on her like little bracelet things. Which which flag is that, Joycelyn? Also I do like to keep them at least somewhat in character. No problem, Kush. Hey, Animator, what country do you live? I'm a citizen of the US of A. I think the only time I've seen Giganta eat someone was in a comic where she had kind of like a relationship with Adam, and that soured, and she ate him. I don't know if she does that on the regular. But yeah, kind of a prime example of why I kind of want to step away from doing stuff with popular characters and focus more on my own original characters. People get a little demandy. Just want to see their favorite characters doing like the stuff they like. Which gets a teensy bit, I want to say tiresome. Sometimes I watch some videos on the channel playlist for fun. It's almost like an archive of all giant women in media. Teehee. I wouldn't say all of them, Kush, but yeah, specifically animated giants in media that everyone can enjoy. But yeah, the playlist seems pretty popular. I think the last time I looked at it, it was close to 2 million views, I think. Was it? Let me check real quick. Sorry. Playlists. Oh, it is over 2 million. It's actually getting close to 3 million. Not bad. Oh, and we're close to 1,000 videos. Thank you, by the way, Kush, for sharing so many videos that I added to the playlist. That was nice of you. Every burger is a sandwich, but not every sandwich is a burger. Do you consider a hot dog to be a sandwich? Or is that just its own thing? If you want destructive giantess, I do that with stuff I make. Yeah, that's what I tell people is, you know, if you have your own ideas, that's great, and nothing stopping you from making your own art or stories. Remember when Megamind had a bad TV series? Was it a series? I thought they just made a pilot, but they never went beyond that. Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking with that pilot that they made. I mean, it was technically supposed to be a movie, like a sequel. Yeah, it wasn't super great. I feel like they burned up any goodwill that had been generated by the movie, the original movie, which I think I've mentioned is probably my favorite uh, CGI animated superhero movie. Uh, it took me forever to find some of those, like a little Charmers one and the Wacky World of Tex Avery. I liked that one a lot. The stuff you found from the Wacky World of Tex Avery. Because I remember that show when I was a kid. Um, like it was one of those really kind of cheap or cheesy cartoons that they just had in the morning, you know. A lot of times, like the last thing I saw before heading to school was like the end of a Wacky World of Tex Avery short. I also found the Giant Lucy one on Internet Archive. Yeah, that one was like something that had been eluding me for a while. I just remembered seeing that one a long, long time ago. It was a cute concept. It was something that kind of stuck with me, not just because it was a bit sizey, but also because, like, Linus is making a video game on a computer, and it's something that, ever since I was a kid that, like, I dreamed of doing. I know I've mentioned this before. It's just like when I was little and imagining stuff like this, I always thought, I'd need to go to like college. I need to like be a part of like an actual studio. and that would be super competitive. Um, yeah, but with technology where it went, um, I'm happy that I can do this kind of stuff, you know. But I will say it does feel a little less special, just a little less special now that there's AI stuff that can render like really decent looking images like almost instantly. And I know a lot of them have issues, but if you're someone that's not artistically inclined and you need an image, I can see how that kind of stuff can be useful. All right, this is looking better than I expected it would. Just need to check my sound archive, see if I have anything for like someone getting peeled or something getting peeled. Maybe when the legs pop out, I should have them sort of drooping a little bit more. Lucy from Duolingo? Nope. Lucy from Peanuts. Yeah, I love Megamind. I didn't even know it was a box office failure. I just know that it never attained the sort of popularity of like The Incredibles or I guess the most popular CGI animated superhero movie would probably be like one of the Spider-Man movies, like Spider-Verse. But yeah, I really loved Megamind. It's like one of those movies I can watch anytime, you know. Any season, any feeling. I guess I like that a lot of it doesn't feel like a proper superhero movie. I think for me it kind of has um like that early Shrek appeal, you know, like uh when they made that first Shrek movie, it was like trying to step away from some of the normal stuff you'd see like in a Disney movie, you know, a different kind of protagonist and a different kind of uh, style. Very cool new video project, man. Thank you, Oppenheimer Media. Technically not new. I've been working on this one since January, I think. All right, I think this one. Uh-oh. Just realized I forgot to make a copy of this. Let me fix that. This is sort of one of the downsides of Flash, especially when you're making like little assets like this. Sometimes I forget I'm using a copy, but I don't change it into a different symbol. So instead of making a new thing, I'm just putting new animations into an old asset. But thankfully, it was an easy fix. Remember the Ant Bully movie? Was it a pass or trash? I haven't seen the whole movie. Um, but also I'm not like um a super big fan of the movies where like animals are not just where they're like super sapient and um it just it just weird. I think it works in like Bug's Life because it's mostly focused on bug society. But yeah, I've seen all the scenes with his sister. I've seen a bunch of art. Maybe I'll watch it sometime. I do remember, I don't know if Ant Bully was around the same time as Bug's Life and what was that ant movie with Woody? Um, was it just called Ants? Yeah, Ants with a Z. Yeah, with Woody Allen. Um, well, that was a DreamWorks movie too. Yeah, DreamWorks had a weird thing for a while where it was like they'll Disney will make a movie and then they'll try to make like their own version of that movie. I love the Ant Bully myself personally, one of my favorite movies, but I know why it didn't get popular and probably was a box office failure. Also, doesn't the sister and the ant boy look nothing like her parents? Oh, I haven't seen the movie. Wouldn't know. think I would have liked the concept more if it was like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids with like tiny kid or kids trying to survive in a backyard.
It's a good thing I always carry a can of Cheetah Chug Max. Cheetah Chug Max! Live it to the extreme!
Ant Bully was the last animation out of the Jimmy Neutron. Fun fact. Oh, like the same company that or studio that made Jimmy Neutron? It's pretty cool. Did you see my story? Not yet. Sorry, I just been super busy with channel stuff. And again, it is a little bit rare for me to check out stories. I think I mentioned yesterday the only stories or sizey stories I should say that I've read in the past few years have been like little fan stories one of my friends made. They really like David and Danny, and they've written some stories about them, which I appreciate. And some of those stories have been pretty long. Uh, 40 pages for one, 60 pages for another. And the most recent one that they made was actually close to 100 pages. It was the one I was talking about yesterday. That's David and Danny into the Dannyverse. It was like a bunch of different multiverses. Which recently hasn't been my favorite genre. I feel like it's something that's sort of um, getting to the point where it's a little played out. But it was fun reading about all the different ideas he had for like little multiverse adventures. You're making a poll, Rain Cloud, on your YouTube? I'll check it out. I'm super excited. I didn't mention it earlier for that sticks thing that we're collaborating on. I actually want to very hard to get that done uh, hopefully by the end of this month. Like as soon as I finish this Valentine's video, I'm just gonna focus as much as I can on finishing the sticks video. Oh yeah, and I was playing around with my Wonder, um, my film editing thing, Wondershare Filmora, and yeah, it was pretty easy to sort of edit in the clip you made with the stuff I was working on. And I also commissioned some music to go with it, so that's going to be uh, pretty fun, I think. But yeah, I think it's the best way we can do collabs in the future. It's like, I have this project. If like I need um, like 7 or 8 seconds of like some 3D looking stuff, or if you have like one of your projects and you need like some uh, some 2D animation or voice acting or some original music, I can help with that. I know some people. I really love that thing you showed me the other day with the two Jennies interacting, the 2D one and the 3D one. Did I ever put that one in my playlist? Let me see. Oh, it's so cute. I'm gonna add it to the playlist because it's at least somewhat sizey. I think I will share it as well. It's so cute. Did you commission MC for it? Oh, for the music. For the Sonic music and other music, it was actually Renee Skunk. Anyway, this will be one of the last random facts I give you because I thought you most of what I know. But did you know that the Earth actually has a mountain beneath the mantle that dwarfs Mount Everest? I didn't know that. What you're saying is we have a rare mountain in our attic? Mine is an 8-minute read, and it's a reverse of the Jack and Beanstalk story. Can you post the link to it? I do actually remember a reverse Jack and the Beanstalk story when I was a kid. Those were very popular when I was in elementary school. Excuse me. Like the Stinky Cheese Man. Oh, sorry, but yeah, Dragon Knight, try posting a link to it on the front page of um my DeviantArt page, which would help as a good reminder, I'd say. Getting close to an hour. Should this be going the other way? There's a comment section there, Dragon Knight. You could just leave a link there. I have no transition for a whole year because I graduated drawing angry art of adult Danny mad at her transition teachers over no devices. Yeah, like I said, Danny doesn't really have anything against her teachers. She likes them. You're talking about my life as a teenage robot with Jenny Wakeman? I think I posted a link just now. It was something Rain Cloud showed me, and I liked the concept of it. It was really cute. Like a really good collaboration between 2D artists and 3D artists. Sort of showing off the charm of each one, each style. Friend mentioned to me today. Um, I think that they're strongly considering um replacing Simpsons voice cast uh, with AI generated voices. Which, if it got to that point, I think I would I'd stop being a like a Simpsons fan. Probably wouldn't watch the series anymore. Like I know Disney did that with was planning to do that with Darth Vader, which I didn't care about too much because it's Darth Vader. I wasn't a huge Star Wars fan to begin with, and his voice was always kind of like, you know, mechanical. So if a computer's doing his voice, it feels like, maybe that's about right. But I don't know. There's something about like people in a studio working, in a sound booth doing voices. There's a warmth to it, a bit of a charm. I could still do a good Ralph impression. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. That was a really great Ralph. Maybe I need to make these bubbles a bit thicker, or the line at least. Let me see. Oh yeah, I should include Ralph somewhere in the game. I was thinking of having a part where, like she's just stomping about in Springfield and like just different buildings, and you can destroy some of them, and there's like a character inside says a line. Like Lenny, like if you smash his house, he's just sitting there in his underwear. plays that line. Don't tell people how I live. Please don't tell people how I live. Gotta see if there are any good Ralph lines for like a giant monster movie or video game, I should say. I think the only one I could think of right now is from the David and Goliath episode where he's like this little shepherd. I think he said something to Bart like, "You're my hero because you kill people." Oh, good old Ralph. Maybe it's like a polyamory thing with Carl, his wife, and Lenny. I don't think I've considered that with Lenny and Carl. People have speculated about it. It could also be an unrequited love thing, like 'cause I think there's more evidence that Lenny like has a crush on Carl, but I don't think there's a lot of evidence of Carl crushing on Lenny. Like Lenny's vision of heaven is just a bunch of Carls.
Cheetah Chunk Max, live it to the extreme.
Oh, and he made that carving, that giant sculpture, Mount Carlmore, I think it was called. Alrighty, I think I'm gonna call it here. Sorry if I missed any comments. Sort of went into a trance. I remember that Stinky Cheese book. Yeah, it was such a big thing in when I was in elementary school. I think two or three of my teachers had that one. Ralph is like, Lisa's big now, bigger than my mom. Oh my God. Aw, Ralph. Moto again, just in time as calling it a night. Animator, it's been a pleasure giving you fun facts. Thank you, Trey. I appreciated them. But if you find any more, feel free to share. Lowbone the Wolfkin is here. Is that another new one? Lowbone. Fun fact, Goliath was actually 6 foot 8 inches with a growth condition. Poor Goliath. I do like that in media they sort of pump up his size to be more spectacular. 6 foot 8, that was like huge back in those days. People didn't eat as much. Oh, you just posted your poll? Let me take a look at that before I go. Maybe I could also post it here. Let me see. YouTube. Go to my page. Go to my subscriptions. Posts. Oh no. I'm gonna pick Broken Back because he seems to be in the least pain with that one. Oops. Context. Luna throws my Odyssey against the wall. Oh, that sounds like something that would typically be fatal. It's so Lenny is Charlie Brown and Carl is the little red-haired girl. Kinda. A little bit of unrequited love. I think that's how it's pronounced. And yeah, Rory, when Kush mentioned polyamory, I did think of your shipping of Wilt and Foul Larry. Hey, Superior Cyber Godzilla, also in time as I'm getting ready to call it a night. Let's check out the documentary Monsters We Met 2003. I'll see. I haven't been in a movie mood lately. I've mostly been just watching cartoons. I'm ashamed to admit. He wants the redhead. Trust issues is understandable. She seems not super open to starting new relationships. Alrighty, everyone. Thanks again for dropping in. I'll try to start a little bit earlier tomorrow because I know for a lot of people it's like nighttime. Uh, I'll because I'm trying to finish this. I'll probably continue with more Valentine stuff. All right, thanks again. Thanks for keeping things lively. I'll talk to y'all later.